I've been doing a couple of videos now for the last couple of days involving Justin Fairfax. And the first woman that came up was a woman by the name of Vanessa Tyson. We know who she is and what she looks like. And then another woman came out a couple of days later by the name of Meredith Watson. But I couldn't find one image of her. Then a couple of days later, the same Meredith Watson came out and said that this man by the name of Corey Maggette, who used to play in the NBA and played for Duke University, raped her too. But I still couldn't find an image of her at the time until I was sent her image through a DM on Instagram from one of my subscribers. And then we found out who Meredith Watson is. We're going to play a little guessing game. Meredith Watson is one of the women in this picture. Can you guess which one she is? If you can't figure it out, I'll make the decision for you. That right there is Meredith Watson. I know some of you was probably banking that it was the white woman. Nope, Meredith Watson is indeed a black woman, and that is her. Now, if that's not shocking enough for you, it turns out that this Meredith Watson woman has a pretty interesting and dark history when it comes to dealing with men. Because according to this article I'm going to read to you from the Daily Beast, back in 2008, she had a restraining order put up against her. Now, usually when a restraining order comes out, it's usually against someone who is completely unhinged and they are in desperate need of some help of some sort. I'm going to go ahead and read this article so we can get into why there was a restraining order put against her. One of the women who was accused Virginia Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax of sexual assault had a restraining order filed against her in 2008, according to Politico. A man who was reportedly in a relationship with Meredith Watson claimed that she held him against his will in his North Carolina vacation house, dented the trunk of his car with her fist. Her fist, goddamn. Who the hell is she? She-Hulk? Sent threatening texts and threatened to kill herself, court records reportedly show. In a petition for the restraining order, the man also described Watson throwing property at his home and said she threatened to commit suicide. On numerous occasions, Watson also allegedly called the man around 100 times a day and sent him text messages saying she would enjoy tearing him down just as much as you enjoyed tearing her down, according to the report. The man was reportedly granted a peace order, a type of restraining order in Maryland, for those who are not spouses or domestic partners. Watson's spokeswoman, the man who filed the complaint, and Fairfax all reportedly declined to comment. Now, this is the same woman who accused Justin Fairfax and Corey Maggette of either sexually assaulting or raping her. And now we learn about this restraining order that was put against her in 2008 by this man where she did all of these things. And it said held against his will. That means basically this woman kidnapped this man. This woman needs to have a thorough investigation done on her, and it's a goddamn shame that lamestream media is like glossing over this. This right here puts a whole dent. There we go with that word again. Another dent into her story being believed. Not that I believed it in the first place, but now this is all the confirmation that we need. This woman is highly unstable. And like I said, an investigation needs to be done on her. Because this right here will let you know that whatever she's saying about Justin Fairfax and Corey Maggette is a straight up lie. But I believe she was lying to begin with when I did the other video on Justin Fairfax. It's a shame that we know the history of the white woman in this establishment when it comes to her lies against black men. But it's doubly offensive when you have a black woman do this. And I already know what kind of comments I'm going to get in the comment section from some of my subscribers. They're going to probably say, Tareen, I don't know why you're so surprised. A lot of our women have been compromised. And you know what? I may lose some of y'all with this one, but to be honest, comments like that are actually true. A lot of our women have been compromised. Look at how so many of them line themselves up with this Me Too crap. Look at Tarana Burke. A major compromise right there. Y'all can't tell me this woman isn't working like an agent. ever since that feminist movement infiltrated or came into the black community and got to black women, it's been almost downhill ever since. I remember I did a video on my original channel where this black woman who was in college had set up one of her classmates or something like that, and he was a black student there as well, to get beat up by these white guys because she made up this lie that he sexually assaulted her, and the guys actually went and beat him up. But then they found out it was a lie, and she was the one that made up the lie, and she ended up getting arrested. And I don't know what else came from that story, but they really need to do something about this Meredith Watson chick, because she's getting away with this for too long. And you know what? The buck may not even stop there. They need to see if she did this to any other guy. Like I said, she's functioning like the Black Widow spider. The only difference is she hasn't actually killed anyone that we know of. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comments about this story right here. And I will talk to you in the next one.